Fade is going to be interesting as well. I'm still not fully sold on the fade after the nerfs, but it does mean they can clear Hookah a lot easier. Liquid on defense, Navi on attack. So yeah, the thing that I was talking about is on defense. I think you can take this TP and have a good Omen flash like this that would help a lot to swing out over towards here. I'm not entirely sure. Haven't fully played around with it. Navi starting off, doing the usual. Molly over towards here. We go aggro. Yampy has a Sheriff, and he is body shotting everyone. They bought double Sheriffs, and they decided to two-man push this.
But Yampy did everything humanly possible to win that map for Team Liquid, and already a fantastic start. Any round he has a pistol in his hand, you better be concerned.
And if you look at individuals and their performance, just like we did with Yampy just now, I think the player that we need to see perform a little bit better is Nats. Right?
Okay, they managed to bring this one back.
Last game could have been a little bit
Soulcast didn't need to do that.
Find the opportunity now on that Viper.
This is just a classic.
Harmy getting the body shots in as well.
Viper, especially when we get over
this is kind of nice. I don't know if they've looked into Navi just always putting full focus on just getting the guns and no armor. But it's working pretty well. Body shot goes in, Molly's pretty good, and we have pushed to clear all of this as well, so we're going to have a lot of people. They don't have too much space in terms of Navi.
Big win indeed. Gives them the positional advantage to play as they please. Paint shells.
Nade goes in, safe part on sight.
He went inside the tube, which is exactly the right call. Blue screen of death.
Blue cam.
Harmy. It's a sad life he's living right now. Oh, Harmy!
Okay, nice shot from him.
Now Zipan alone. He's tough. He's stuck in the middle. Will be surrounded. Can he isolate? That's the question. Paranoia. Oh dear. Blind as a bat.
Flash was good. Double swing was good. Nicely handled. The Sheriffs. Sheriffs between them, 4 kills.
That is brutal.
2 for Yampy. 2 for Harmy. Gets the defuse as well, getting closer to that ult.
Just going for the straight up contact play out of Hookah. But actually, the read being, right, no raise, but also with the raise nerfs, I think we're going to see a lot less of like early just Hookah defaulting with the raise, because the Boombot just doesn't reach that far to be able to clear out all of Hookah. So you're not as worried about scouting utility being sent against you. If a Sky is dogging it, usually she tries to step up and take a much closer position before hunting into that one. So Team Liquid, I think, might be able to get away.
Because that was a definite, cheer right there. Alright, surely no Thrifties. Surely the madness had stopped at the map before. Knife goes in, it's going to hit one, flash goes in, so info here, and we're starting 3 off over towards B for Liquid. We get a Judge out early, and if this goes into the wrong hands though, this can be relatively risky. Looks like it's absolutely fine though.
A double kill early, Suigetsu. He's scared to cross the rear. He's already seen 2 of his teammates just collapse in front of him. And Redger's got an inkling that he's got another to deal with.
Saw the spike get picked up as well.
In panic, has to drop back.
Yeah, sorry, that's
little jump spot. Don't be doing that again, surely.
I don't know what I'm looking at there. Oh, man.
Another smoke to get close. Dude, he's hunting the ecos. Holy hell. Gets a good amount of info though. Nats also doing the same, pushing over towards here. This is very loose for an eco. Oh my goodness. Very, very loose against an eco.
In your own ranked games, you see like double smokes like the Viper come into play on this map, but this Viper wall popularized back with Masters 3 champions. It just allows you options like find lurk timings, solo, up, down, A short.
Right.
It also means
everyone survives Liquid. They get an armor rebuy, 1 onto Soulcast as well, and that's it. So the bonus is really good. Does Redguard decide to change position? Might see the old classic. Judge and Hookah. We'll see.
It's really a jack-of-all-trades wall that is going to get thrown down most rounds on attack.
Good early start here from Team Liquid, of course. They didn't manage to win a single pistol round.
Liquid still doing the old Gambit wall on defense. Again, I still think that this wall is just insane on this map, but teams have been flowing with this as well and switching up between the two.
Quite a few times on this power-up round, many times.
Judge over towards Hookah, like we said. I reckon Navi probably have a good inkling for that. Smokes. I like the smoke deep again, trying to make sure they go through layers. And again, this comp is relatively, it struggles to be honest to get map control and go through these choke points. So having like layers of smokes and smoking at the beginning is good. It should hold everything off. Flash goes in can TP over to this. And Nats completely clears it there. Yeah, he closes this off with his smoke and no one else can get through the choke point. Mollies were down, and if that's what Navi have got planned for us, I'm a little bit worried.
We just shouted out Nats for not being able to find too much impact last game, and he's quickly jumping out of the bat with some performance. Xiao and Suigetsu on the back foot may be able to get a spike down, and that's what they're looking for with the nades. The delay, just really putting them
on this one.
In a really tough spot. Ants in their pants. Smoke to give them a little bit of safety, but it could be an illusion of it. Boss Pack not quite doing too much damage to Suigetsu.
Messed it up a little bit there.
Yeah, I was trying to force him off the plant there.
Messed up the satchel a little bit on that one.
A wraparound coming through from Redgar as well. Second by second, the position of Navi gets even more complicated.
Redgar on the flank with a judge, don't recommend it. Normally the best thing about a judge on this map is that you can go hookah, and then when you want to retake over towards A, you have lamps that you're like unreally clearing. But gets the duel close, flash goes in, nicely handled from Redgar, gets the upgrade as well. Very, very nice.
The combo at the end takes him down. KO.
Bonus goes to Liquid, and the Navi hit was completely wrecked by Nats. Smoke here, separated them, gets this kill, no one pushing through because of the smoke. And yeah, if that's their hit, it looks like it looks like it might be a pretty good half for Liquid.
Very patient, making sure that Navi can't take those aggressive moves in any case in the low numbers round. That has to be a pivot from them coming in after the last game where Navi actually won a lot of rounds, like 3 versus 5. The last round of the game that prevented OT was off of Navi going just ham down long in the 3 versus 5. They push smokes a lot of the time as well, so TL very clearly going to be wary of that.
So far, I feel there's a sense of comfort within them, not scared to slow down the pace at
Hero
all.
gun.
Definitely play their own game, not put pressure on them.
Trying to stack up some ults, and next round Suigetsu's going to have his ult.
Do. Team Liquid, composed.
One thing I will point out is Suigetsu just
Thoughts on the Omen? I think the Omen might be pretty decent, honestly. The Flash feels a little bit better. It was always pretty decent, the Flash on this map, but now an extra element going in here to Flash like this could be strong. I don't know. I think the Omen could be great.
A little bit of a fake here with Angel maybe getting a fight, but right now I like the way Soulcast is playing, knowing that his
Why no Sentinel? It was pretty common meta to not have a Sentinel on this map. Killjoy, the ults on attack aren't good enough to warrant it. And Cypher, you'll see Cypher get played a little bit more.
3 players down short, so they're gonna hit the TP now with 25 seconds. So much utility to stall here.
Oh, good timing of the duck cover, but it doesn't cover up the upper
end. And the comp that struggles to get out of choke points has got through a choke point. Harmy did. Unreal. How's he still alive? Managed to get a nade to stop the plant as well. Anything else to stop the plant?
They've got to find themselves in the center of the site here. Seekers allowing them to push even further. I think they do have it. They do indeed put the spike down. They punch it down.
And Judge got into the wrong hands as well. And of course we see a Thrifty. It had been a while.
And it's a Viper's Pit, which complicates the endeavor. And it's Cned waiting for Nats to shoot him in the back, essentially. Navi finally on the board.
That was crazy. Just a flood of utility on both sides. A miracle that Harmy stays alive to get that first kill of the fight, but here you have it, the one Guardian finds the opener, and the response from Angel comes in. I mean, they're just able to win their fights. I think Team Liquid maybe a little bit early on the retake or swinging out of heaven without the flashes connecting. It wasn't quite all there for Team Liquid, and they gave away a couple of solo
Op comes out for Harmy.
In
terms of the money, 2 people from Liquid can't buy next.
Instantly enabled here from Team Liquid. Left side, guarding light to spot
Nats bringing back the Nats ult. We've seen a lot of teams start to do this again. There's a little alcove that you can sit in over towards Hookah, spreads over towards long as well. They might not expect Jumpy to be playing in front of this, because why would you? Yeah, why would you be playing there in front of the ult? So yeah, respect to that. Bit of a kind of outsmarted the IGL there.
This is the thing though, Navi is sort of all playing on their own right now. waiting to see if there was going to be a push, and then
It's a massive, massive kill to get on this round.
He's played
Again,
solo
see
down
that
here
little bit
bit
that
many times
overlaps in towards
Wonder
Hookah the
how
first. See
consistent
this? You can crouch behind
that's
that,
going to be for
and
him.
that's what we saw at Champs
something to account for these TPs as
2021
well.
ages ago.
If you move closer to
I
the
think
A site,
CNED
not
just shot it a
only is
little
it a
bit.
position to allow a quicker rotate, but it's also deeper into the
Yeah,
camp of the
someone pinged
defense.
it. I mean, he pinged it.
Found the teleport.
Calling just in case.
Oh, that's very aggressive for you, Yampy, actually. Pushes a bit too far. No reinforcements.
Yeah,
and ends up
Yampy
dropping.
feeling a little bit
Suigetsu
too
is able to
confident
pick
after
one
that
up.
outplay.
But with the TP of CNED coming through, he's going to attempt to move
Out in the
past this
open
TP.
over towards him.
Definitely supposed to go in.
now
Oh, that is... Yeah, fully baited them. So the reaction from the kill over to towards long, he was going to hide in this little gap. So that was more of a reaction to losing Yampy over towards long.
But he's done so much, right? He's delayed it. Soulcast doubles up.
Soulcast managed to get so many kills here. This should be a good replay. I mean, Dom did everything.
That flank comes in from Redguard. Look for it a couple of times now. A huge move for them. Sort of riding the course.
The raise, oh yeah. I didn't want to talk. I was going to try and let him off.
Takes a little bit too much space into Hookah. Of course, if he gets there and there's no
Oh,
one actually
nicely
fighting
done.
into Hookah, that's a great spot to have looking down.
He said she'd be like, why did you raise all
It's
me?
just him.
That's
Did
incredible.
you see that, guys? Did you see that?
Really nice round from Soulcast. Yampy needs to reel it in a little bit. Wait, timeout from Liquid? No, timeout from Navi. Okay. Why does it have the Liquid?
I think that's what Navi need to do. Recuperate a bit, see what their game plan is. They try to play a default, remind you, this round. Bit too spread out, maybe a bit overzealous, losing players early, but
Yeah.
I feel that there needs to be some decision making a bit early in the round. Not
Yeah, I
really
mean,
rely on
this
the
says
mid-round
Navi,
calls.
Yeah,
this
I
says
also
Liquid
think
for the
that if you're-
timeout,
if
so
you're
I'm
trying
not
to
sure.
block other
Considering the
people
score, I'm
solo,
going to
that's just
side
a
with
tough fight.
Navi.
Regardless of how that fight played out, like if you're walking up there solo,
Risky.
we've all seen the sky flash.
Production's
around the
just
corner
looking at
and
the
you're
coaches like, man,
cooked.
who knows?
So,
Who
that's
knows
something
anymore?
that you usually need a friend with playing anti-flash when you're working down there, or like a Fnatic like to throw like a molly on that corner so that you can't get swung into. Types of ideas like this.
Oh, we saw a lineup very early in this game with Nats throwing the snake bite there as well.
And I will show this A setup again, because Harmy is liking to play up on this elevated spot with the operator. And again, Redgar is pushing, because why not? They didn't see this exactly last round. So
Okay.
really nice setup, I think.
Navi do an attack pause, and everyone goes aggro, but it's against a low buy. But there's no sentinels for this, so it's fine. Wasn't completely convincing, but yeah. Nicely done from Yampy. As long as they don't, they can now just protect these guns. So it was a nice, it was a nice idea again. Navi just full focused on what they were wanting to do in this round once again. Liquid decided to go aggro. It's crazy how often it works. I feel like I mention it maybe every single game, maybe every other game, in terms of doing a timeout and then on attack and then the defense go aggro, catch you off.
Try to mask his position by placing his clone in front of him, but
how much damage can Shao do?
We've got to connect your shots in that endeavor, but I feel like the story's already been told in this one. That's all she wrote. Harmy with a final kill in it. Team Liquid starting to run away with this.
Yeah, they are. It was a low buy though. It was a low buy for Navi, so there's that. Now they got some ults to combo with. Feels like a must-win round for Navi.
First time they've really done it from B to A quickly like this. We've seen the late lurks. Usually it's like Redgar coming in as the solo flanker. But what a move to send it just on a couple of players. Especially with how slowly Navi are playing, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, similar to like their Fracture setup, which was usually a bit more labored of an approach, you know.
I tell you what, I'm liking how much pressure Liquid's doing over towards here. It's been the smoke a lot of rounds. Oh boy, okay, this is fast.
Forcing the teleport, I believe, out of CNED.
Harmy is isolated, he's all by himself, but can he get himself out of this position? Bumps his head against CNED, but he's in a different realm.
Harmy is in deep trouble.
That's important.
What is happening?
Harmy is struggling to figure out what he's got to do. He's got to unscramble himself by getting
Harmy is in deep trouble here. Yeah, Liquid going for an aggro play, didn't pay off. Fade all across here.
Stop in my path, it's brutal.
Then it kind of stops. They had a two-person push. They didn't really push him at all. Yeah, I didn't. Honestly, I must have missed something with this play. It didn't look good. It didn't. At least from where I'm standing, it didn't make too much sense.
First trying to punish, maybe swinging into the smoker. Looking to throw down Molly's. He's still got one.
They're trying to capitalize on the low hit. The low.
Oh dear. For Navi to push this in, this is the best case scenario for Team Liquid. This is their setup. This is their hold.
Yeah, Caesar's nice. Nothing to combo this with though.
No rotation coming in from Yampi.
Still walking into a two-person stack. Nats maybe.
Poison Cloud dropped as well, but he cannot enable it due to the null command. Nats finding the first one. Zipan on top. Oh, but a strike drops, meaning there's no help available here from Soulcast, but he finds a gap to work with.
Yeah, Brim UI change.
It's all gonna be Soulcast here.
He might have very good timing. Might just swing out on this one.
He's gonna have to come off huge. Yampi only just started moving to help.
Spike planted.
Smoke deteriorates, and that's when Soulcast shoots. Might keep the score a little bit closer, but this is punching upwards.
Yeah, their money's pretty good. They want to do damage. Yampi probably wants to save this though, but
they've got to expect Yampi's gone all the way around, right?
No one's gonna give him a fight.
Absolutely not. Very composed by Navi, knowing no risk to be taken here. They're not going to give Team Liquid a chance.
Soulcast needed an earlier
yeah, they're just going to try and do damage. Yampi's going to go save Soulcast, try and get a kill and running away. Ah, it's unlucky.
They know he's there.
He really wanted to try and beat that.
Pushing through the poison cloud. Oh, maybe to bait someone into the TP.
Actually, okay, that's low-key kind of really clever, I think. The idea being that a lot of people will like overcommit to positions on site to run out on the last second TP. So by him having control over the TP and getting there before the explosion.
So there was an Omen flash here, they double satchel.
Here you have it though, the early play. I like
they
the
double,
initial idea.
so they Omen flash, they double satchel down, and then the fatal hits for 8 damage. So okay. So then you don't see it. Honestly, the strat's not too bad. The strat's not too bad if they have people in that area.
Too much and no position to trade.
The thing is, frustration from both coaches here. Doesn't matter if you don't know who Emil and who Doombros is.
Yeah, they traded jerseys back, by the way.
They're back to normal jerseys, yeah.
Flash info for flash info.
But, still.
Again, you're always going to see Sky over towards Long B, just getting info here. That's why a lot of teams will 4-1 against this. Chat, I got a question for you. I should probably know this. Say right now, Yoru, say right now there's a Yoru clone over towards here. If I flash down, what happens? What's the interaction?
Oh, good early pick.
Perfect. Like Navi plays so slowly. Why not?
Does it ping? Like, does it sound? Doesn't sound. No info. That's a shame.
Given grand opportunities and
otherwise it'd be unreal on this map against it.
Oh, I've got an issue. Yeah. Redgar has a judge and they're about to work into hookah. What do they have to
scout? Oh boy.
No
Army does great to get this kill, force him over towards the judge.
Like literally 6 flashes. This comp is overloaded.
True.
Out the wazoo with flashes.
Epilepsy warning.
Here we go.
One comes through, they know that Redgar's nearby. Pre-shot by Cena. Judge no impact. Soulcast to the back of the side. Yampi forced to action.
That's not my. That's not my link.
Rotate through TP. Yampi yet to be dealt with. 20 seconds. Navi have to cross. Very crucial sideline. Team Liquid have rotated over. They think it's a fake. Yampi's going to do it alone. Spike drops. Yampi does it alone.
That's nice from Yampi though. Really clean from him. Yeah.
The B-side is his.
His dad's in the crowd. He's got to perform.
You can say that again. My God. I mean, Yampi. This guy's insane. I mean, the spot here, the first kill, just getting it on that timing around, but then
that was
in
a nice
the Matrix,
reset.
bullets going all around him. Redgar's loving it.
He's proud of his boys.
Did they break Yoru comp? Yeah, I mean, they'll probably bring it out again.
He's like, yes, man. Proud of him.
Again, Team Liquid posting
Money.
Army for the deep spot on the
Money's
the
pretty
first
low.
rounds was all about the close A short.
Yeah, it's a big round for Navi. They need to start stacking some up. It's been devastating.
And
Harmy going to hit. Again, he has a few plays in terms of this one. Can ask for a smoke. And he can just satchel across.
Oh, evades the flash. Oh
boy, but he can go in the TP if he wants to, and he has the wall that can get him out. Yeah, ask for the wall to go out. Prowler as well to make sure that he can get out here. Nice and close. That's okay. So they do the wall. They will do the wall a little bit more aggro, so that you can.
Double TP into hookah. This is where the fight's going to be. 2 players inside of the pit to lock them down.
I feel that the fight has already happened, though, right? Because
yeah, they tried some risky stuff on this one.
Without a trade.
100%.
I like using the wall for
TP
this
was
though with
meant to come
the
in
person that
to
can't
distract
get
the
out
players and
jet.
pull them back, but as soon
Sorry,
as the ult goes down, the fight's
like
a
with the
little easier
hop
to focus
with
on.
someone that can't get out.
Redcast really giving it a go? Are you serious? Is this a fight they're willing to take? They're so low, but they don't care. Zipan to the
Yeah,
back
they
of
have
the
no
side
idea that
still,
Zipan's in the
delivering
corner.
with 2. All right.
It was a must-needed
was
round
actually
for Navi
surprised
though,
Team Liquid
really,
actually
especially with their
wanted to go
econ.
for that
Still
one,
want to
but
probably keep
still,
everyone alive,
Navi
but they
will
might
be able
hunt
to
just
win
because it's
this
an
in
op.
the end, and still seem to have a grasp on this game.
Yeah, I must say, even with the changes to Bind, I still think a lot of the truth around B-site being really tough to retake is definitely true. Widening up CT makes it a little simpler on that area, but
Got a boom bot if he wants
once you
to.
lose that side, especially down in numbers, getting
Nah,
back
it's just
in
fine to hold this.
real tough for Team Liquid.
Bomb closed over towards him. It's nicely done.
And I think this is a great pivot from Navi. Of course, like, they get into the site no problem, but
That was oh, okay, never mind.
getting deep flashed a little bit right there, but it doesn't end up mattering at the end of the day. I think the start of the round is where I saw the improvement. Now, will it end
Yeah,
up
for
getting
me, Liquid
punished
just
if
played a
there
little
is a
bit.
flank coming in that now
Again,
they're not looking for?
this
Or
comp
do they
struggles
just
to get
simply
through
not worry
choke
about that
points,
and deal
so
with it
doing
later
stuff
on,
like
they
that
did
behind the
when they
wall
turned around
doesn't.
to deal with that teleport? Because
I'm not sure it needs to
seems
happen.
like for a moment it could be a heavier lean towards A.
Either
but
way, though, those are nice
instead,
rounds. Money's getting a
doing
little
like
bit
an
better
early
for Navi.
flash
Still
from
two
CNED.
people
No,
that are
CNED
low, but
just
there's two people that
went
can
down
most
long, I
likely
believe,
drop,
to
or
get
at least
scouted
one.
by the Hawk, intentionally showing that one, instantly running over because they want to slam into A, but
Damn! Okay, there's my ranked player. Re-peeking with the raise on this one. Doesn't get punished. Holy hell.
Navi, pull the brakes.
I respect that.
Stand still. This is putting question marks to Team Liquid.
Man, they were so
Rotate
shocked that he
well, let's
re-peeked.
seek it out.
They were so
they know
shocked
he's
that
still
he
around, one
re-peeked.
down long. So yeah, Hookah's potentially concerned, but they are now ready for an A hit in the coming moments.
And you can already see Nats moving to the back of the B site to quickly rotate to A site if is required. Paint shows towards Showers. CNED TPing in, unscathed, knowing that that's going to be the
hit's
clone,
nice.
not pulling
It's
the
a
trigger,
nice
but
sight
still,
hit.
it is going to be Zipan looking to
Oh,
move in,
this flash was
forcing
good
his
from
way through
Zipan as well.
force.
It was a good, that was much better than the other side hit that we saw.
Not there on
That was
time.
cool.
Nats has to find an opener once.
Still think Liquid now are playing too far back with a lot of this. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't like how they handled this one. I never like a double pass in here. I didn't fully see it.
Changes triple, make it a little easier to play on that side. So a little bit of a hunt for CNED, chasing down Nats. Not going to pay off at the end. But all things considered, that was a great example of an entry into sight, because the TP from CNED wasn't
This
too
was,
deep, right?
this was
Still
much
relatively
better.
protected TP into triple instead of going like all the way into the backside. And then it's just flash
Double
overload.
hit summon
You
FC,
cannot
so.
play behind that attacking
Man, I
Viper
hate
wall
that
in the
setup.
cubby. You see those two X's right there?
I really don't like it.
There's no
Not
way you
against
can
this
play in that
comp.
spot. The double Hawk flash is coming around the corner. Angel too, if he's on that side, like, it is over for you. U-Haul control possible, fighting for Showers early possible. But holding a spot forward on site, not
Okay,
going to be
timeout. Maybe going to talk
Navi
about
have
just
shown they can exploit that now.
heavier over towards the choke points. I'm not
I feel
entirely
like
sure.
Team Liquid,
We'll see.
twice in a row, were in positions that they had
They could go
near
aggro
impossible
again. They were having
opportunities
a
to
lot of
retake,
success when they were going
and
aggro.
gave it a go either way, causing them to lose weapons and
Yeah, man, I
worst
hate seeing
situation they
two
are
people there.
economically.
Something in my eyes,
The
something went
three
wrong when
players
you
that
have two
lose this
people
far,
there.
right, those are the players on the
Unless
side, but I
unless
do
it's like an
agree, a little
initial
bit
full
looking for your
person
kill.
bait at the
They've laid
beginning,
round,
and you
though.
know
I wanna say
how
that
they
Ryan
like
is
to
doing
play.
fairly good. I know
I'm a
they've
fan
got
of
a bye
that.
going into this next one. I'm fairly certain. So I think maybe hunting is a little bit of the idea
Navi
there.
timeout
Maybe
LA,
take a
yeah, it had
chance
to
and
be.
get a kill, then you can try to play it through. But I think Team Liquid, what they really need is a better defense here on A. Now they know, okay, it's going to be a TP, potentially into triple, maybe he has some deeper ones into the back site, because if you're just laying down flash after flash, that is going to be brutal. You cannot really
That's very
turn
true,
all of
man.
them when they're
Very,
thrown
very
towards
true.
you. Yeah, maybe one Sky Flash. You
The
can dodge
Viper
away, but
kind of
Sky on
stops that
Yoru
from happening
becomes
now.
really hard. The one thing I will say is there's a Yoru ult coming into this round, and your ult is so good, especially if they move over to the B site. Very easy to scout out B in its entirety, and then hold forward positions for the post plant. A as well, it's going to be effective. No matter where they end up going, he has so many
okay.
options in terms of
Timeout
clearing
from
out the
Liquid. What do
actual
they
site
decide to do? They
and
could get a
forcing
little bit
Team
more
Liquid to fall
aggro.
back into the retake, which we know
Again,
is
they're
tough.
playing against like no Sentinel, and they have got a lot from when they've decided to push the
Starting to get
outskirts.
slimmer here, really.
So we'll
Bit
see.
of a comeback for Navi, considering
No
their
op in the terms of
misfortunes.
harming,
I gotta
and
say,
money is
base
really
TL
low
out
on
of
this
the
one.
timeout, they're throwing the sick wall.
Okay.
They've been throwing the old school walls, but now they're actually using the teleport to cover
Yeah,
off
they go a little bit aggro on
three
this one.
different entry points into sites, which I like.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Oh, the
Turning
timing's
over on
crazy.
me.
Sugetsu
Saw
spots him out.
Fnatic do this the other day.
and then he knows that they probably went back. And is he just going to take this timing?
Their old ways, scouting out for the early push. Surprisingly, double Prowler into Showers as well as the dog. I don't think the Prowler got shot. It just doesn't reach that far anymore.
He's kind of knows because the dog. Nice shot.
And there you have it again.
God, now he really knows.
Team Liquid have been so
okay, nice. I love. See, I actually think you're going to see this be way more common. The smoke all the way down at the bottom. That's really strong, especially when you have Omen like doing flashes and stuff like this. Regard, that was a little bit too.
To try and blockade some of these entrances, but they're already in due to the ult of CNED.
Yeah, here you have it though. Scouting out Soulcast, he's forced to go back off of the angle. And that means easy plant, easy control over
they got so loose towards the end. They got so loose towards the end. It's such a shame.
Looking for a flank option. I'll hear this teleport. If CNED's forced off of sight too, potentially just have an instant shot.
Angel will be there to greet Yampy though, if the timing serves him right. CNED blocked into the site. Team Liquid still looking to move in. Spray, Angel is there, like I said. Yampy looking a big throw. It's accurate timing, and Angel is there to get it.
I say is Soulcast has hit a shot.
Comes out on top. Team Liquid have turned it all around.
Soulcast has hit shots this round.
The captain of the team finds one, but he's
fair play
from too many directions.
Fair play. Soulcast did great.
To be successful on the retake to find themselves the 7th
Jesus,
round.
I thought they were out of this one, but yeah, Dom has other ideas.
Join at hips and doom ball it their way through the site. Crazy, trading off one another. Well, Navi were worried, falling back to the flank with the teleport, a couple players off site. Left their players stranded a little bit.
It's been relatively quiet if you take away the 3K on B and the 3K here, but honestly, he won both of those. It was, I mean, it almost worked. Nice shot there.
Coming in front of him.
But there you have it, right? Two players dying on Navi's side without a player behind them.
Yep.
Because they were focused a little bit more on turning for that flank.
7-4, last round over.
7-4. They have a lot of ults into this one as well. One away from Soulcast, they go aggro again. CNED's ready for it. Nice trade out.
Potential for a double there, but it's just a trade.
Yeah, I mean,
it's honestly though, it's a big agent to lose. I mean, it's kind of a big agent to lose for both of these. Navi now really struggle to get through the choke points. Like really struggle. It's going to be a nightmare for them. And Liquid can't get information around the map. So it means that they can't get the stack in the right place, as we can see here, right? They can't flash over towards this.
They're using it pretty early while they're still scouting down towards long, making sure this Viper wall can't actually be thrown up. And that should give them the site, turning into a 4-on-4 retake.
Team Liquid successful on the A site retake the round before this one.
Yeah, because they were 3-1. We got Harmy's ult to retake.
Navi sticking around in the fight.
Oh, he just ulted into his own spawn. Sorry, Redguard just ulted into his own spawn. Now Navi are so concerned about a flank.
Angel pushing forwards, looking to put pressure on Team Liquid, not letting them to set up with
yeah, it's a shame. Okay, nice round from Navi.
One by one. Paranoia coming through. It's accurate for Redguard, but unable to find it. The crossfire is good. Team Liquid unable to find an opening here. Maybe a barrel of a weapon to be spotted.
Yeah, like we said, Yampy going down there, they couldn't constantly do the flashes over towards long, so they couldn't constantly get their stack right. They went for a 3-1 gamble, and the one person that was going to retake, if they saw pressure over towards here. And yeah, retaking B is just a nightmare, so... Still though, I mean, this was a very good half. Very good half. They had a nice start into this one as well though, one pistol.
Angel's able to just take the first one there. Harmy coming out with the showstopper in hand, sends that one on through, but those forward spots, like I was saying, you can't afford to play off site without that utility. Navi identified that and weren't going to allow TL into any of the chokes.
Mine was definitely notoriously known to be defense-sided prior to the changes. Obviously, the changes were there to aid the attackers a little bit more. Whether that aids them substantially is still a question to be answered, as we need to see it more in pro play.
Now though on defense,
but this is really close.
Yeah, this is where I'm like, okay, we get.
What about Breach on Bind? It's just it's too one-dimensional for me. I don't know if anything changed in terms of the TP and the changes, but it's always been a very one-dimensional play style with the Breach, and I think it's kind of easy to counter. Personally, unless there's something new that I'm forgetting about, but
playing at the highest level, but on the defense, there are some wild options you can get into. Again, if the teams aren't playing, 4-point and holding all those exits, sending a teleport out, looking for a deep one, especially when it's, going to be on a lighter buy, you can get a little bit riskier with how you do it, or just play the simple fast rotate game, where instantly, if there's any pressure on the site you're not playing, you've already got a TP primed and ready to go. To make sure that you can always have 3 or sometimes even 4 on a site instantly to fight back.
Starting to get hot in here, man. I feel the pressure, and I think these teams are feeling it as well.
It's because the lights are on. No, the pressure too. I agree.
The pressure too, the lights, the camera, the action.
It's also bind. We spent most of the year on Icebox,
True.
chilling out, and now just the sun, man.
In the desert.
Yeah.
So over on bind, I think it's decent.
Yeah, it's tough.
I think it's good.
Yeah,
As long as you
sun's
have
out,
the
they're
sky,
It's
as long as you have
nice.
sky
And
on
now,
this map, I think it's
Navi
fine.
just
We still don't really
sunburning.
know what that extra spot is good
6
for yet.
flashes ready to go. Claudia, I also believe in you.
I think Jet's fine on this map.
Get the grind
It's just that
going.
the Raze is a
Shield
little
from
bit better
EMEA.
to just
We'll
stop plants on
make
the
it-
defense
we'll
and
make
stuff
it.
like
That's
that.
the path to pro.
Boombot used to be a big reason
Gold,
why
Premier, pro
why
player
the Raze was
BCP.
picked onto this, and honestly the
It's one of
Raze
those
Boombot
standards.
nerf does
One of those
make the
standards.
Jet
Maybe
a
few
little
more
bit more
steps in
viable.
between, but that'll get the
But
job
a
done.
lot of why the Raze is good is just that obviously the nade's insanely good on this. The Boombot still can get a bit of usage,
Looking at a
but over
bit
towards A
of a
site you can
proactive
delay
play here
this
from
plant
Navi.
so much.
Into short, Team Liquid opting
Thoughts
to
on
the
Energy's
opposite
comp on
side.
bind, it looks incredible.
Telegraphed
Like if
by
it
the
looked like
Navi
you couldn't
side, as
retake
the
B if they
Trailblazers
get
being
B
shot in front of
control,
them. Smoke's
which is
already
a bit of a nightmare.
expended.
Quick double flank from Navi with the option to pop through this
Okay,
teleporter too.
they still
on the
Ooh.
Oh god.
gorgeous little setup.
Oh
Suigetsu
god.
wins this fight. Team Liquid have yet to push forward,
And the
which
whole
means
time
this
they decide to push
crunch will be
aggro. What's the
impactful.
lineup
They
like?
don't expect it. Maybe they do, but it
Trade's
doesn't
coming
even
in,
matter.
seeing that on
Going
top of
out
this.
allowing Zolkas to be all by
Yeah,
himself.
Sokas, I mean, two of
We
them.
didn't see much of this from Team
Two of them
Liquid
are really
on
low.
the defense, but using that teleport in the util just to lock down any entrance.
I still have got to say that Zolkas is in this, right? Zipan
Looks
and
like
Zenith
Angel's
are
owned it
very
with his
low.
reposition
They
though.
know where he is, but
He has to get to the spike. They're wrapping around
Oh.
him. I think
I
the
thought the
numbers
turn
here
of the
are
flash
so
was going to
tough.
give it to him.
and he's been downed quite low as well.
It was close, and
Very
he turned
nice
from the
by
flash
Navi,
and saw him.
proactively working
Okay,
like a
nice pistol
charm.
in terms of the
And
pistol for this
we
one,
will
1-1.
see. I think one of the things is when you're using like the Sky Dog to go through hookah, it's a little bit more committal, right? As opposed to just throwing the boom bot and going in. But I believe there was a snake bite on this as well, or it's just that it came from
That's
the orb. That was
devastating.
enough to just one-shot it.
That is devastating.
With that one, I thought there was a little vulnerability on top, but very simple utility. They have to get a little bit more creative, right? Because they're not rocking.
In terms of how Navi are approaching this one,
short player that can throw the paint shells
just
on through
going
and
for
capitalize off
the
the utility.
3 rifles, 2 pistols, trying to get their bonus really good again. Same thing applies for Liquid in terms of they can get more than 2 kills, it's massive into this one.
It only has so long before that
Pretty
TP runs
sure.
out.
Hey,
Back
Uh-oh.
side
That's just gone for a little bit
You
of
guys, you
actually.
must know this.
Oh,
Gambit,
it doesn't
Gambit
get
did
a bit of
this
disrespect
wall
in that regard, but no, gets the
every
job done.
single
That's
time
the
for their
important
ecos. Literally, if you look at their demos, it's like 14
Helps for
times.
a shower
Every
strike
single
if you
time
want,
for their
but
eco,
also
they'll do this
does
and he'll
block
walk
off
up like this and they'll
you
pinch
all
over towards
backside
here.
to get that
And they still bring
cheeky
it back and
little
Navi still don't
reach
expect
from
it.
that.
That's crazy.
There.
How does this still work? Every single time, 100%, every single Gambit demo you watch, they'll do this. That's so funny.
Well done. Stay away.
It's like it's the same as the NRG one over towards here, and now they're gonna push into this as well. Okay, at least they're ready for that one. At least they're ready
So
for that
much
one.
faith, didn't even matter.
Necron, thank you so much, dude.
Now the
Necron,
real threat of
appreciate
a lurk
you.
is on the
10
cards.
months.
Team Liquid can't really teleport back into B because the positioning is so bad. So you kind of want to
It's so
sprint down
funny
and just
that
plant
so
the
funny
spike.
they're still trying it and it still
Nats
works. They
would
get the
prefer
gun in
to
the hand
fight
of
through
Nats
that.
and yeah, they open up the site.
Respect.
This is very doable.
Respect, indeed.
Very,
I
very
think Team
doable.
Liquid are winning this round.
30 seconds left.
Strong
No matter
words.
what, anyway, they hopefully get one of the
They've
guns
been
out.
so good on the low buys. And Yumpy, look, Yumpy's got a ghost, man. I don't know.
All doable. Just because of the ghost, by the way.
Yeah, but how do you get back into U-Haul here? No flashes on Angel. There's 3 players ready to
They're
go.
locked out, but they really want to fight for the Slams control.
The Molly didn't actually hit anything either out of Shao, so he thinks that area is spotted off, but it's not.
Guiding light early. Yampi has no more.
Oh,
Might not have the opportunity to use it again. Solkar speaking out, not successful with his own kill, meaning he will have to drop quickly. Fights towards Lamp, so he gets to alone. Bulldog in hand, moves off of it. They know of it now. And that's why Team Liquid not taking
5
the fight,
bullets.
playing it together.
Nicely done.
Clean
Okay, the wall
performance by Team
worked.
Liquid
The
to
wall
end
work
up
got
with
them
the
the kill, and
dub
that snowballed out of
surviving both
control.
bulldogs as well.
Nicely done.
and Nats.
Some things, yeah, some
This
things don't
guy,
need to
man.
change.
Look, just
Very nice round from them. That's devastating. There's 2 people from Navi that combined to this round.
He's finding the moments here. You can see that pathway all the way
And
around.
what's up, dude? Good to see.
It doesn't matter if you have teammates on the site unless someone's playing back triple, which no one's really going to be
That was a
playing
Nats
back
round?
triple when
Ah,
you're
it's a
playing forward
classic,
in
man.
showers.
It is an absolute classic.
It's just over.
That's
something
just
that's
what
gonna
they,
be
it's what
weighing
they
on
used to
the
do on
minds of Navi
Ecos.
from now on.
That's, I don't know.
Do you see
I don't want to call that
slightly
bad prep
stop
because
having
Liquid are a
something
new team, but I just thought it was common knowledge
Yeah, of
if
course, you have
for
the
coaches.
flash on Sky, not perfect
I feel like
information.
Mini would
Yeah,
know
you have
that.
the
I
knife
don't
from
know.
Angel too. Angel's been holding on to that for a couple of rounds now.
And it feels like Navi are trying to put orbs onto Shao and Zipan, trying to build those crucial
Okay,
ultimates.
like I said, the 2 people that bought pistols into this one,
Quite the strength, denying that from Team Liquid.
the 2 people that bought pistols into this one can buy rifles, and they push out.
Soulcast.
Soulcast ready for this.
To
Do
be
they have an
wary that
instant
position
reaction?
like that can
There's
be taken
2
over by
people kind of
Navi.
isolated.
Defensive Viper wall, very good for showers control, orbs control, like you're mentioning. Even the early pushes.
There's no chance
flash
Derek is dying to
behind
that.
it. Angel decides not to give up the ground as a matter
Oh
of fact.
boy.
Oh, no.
Someone save him. Okay,
They were
or
off on
just
the
Harmy
CNET
can
side,
save
but obviously
himself.
with
Yeah, but
just
Angel
the
found
classic.
another one.
Wait, did they...
outside of like, the man just
No,
kept going.
Bossman dog.
He jumps above.
Yampy, you
Stunned.
gotta clear that.
Doesn't close the job. Which means Team Liquid can move into the B site, but I feel damage has already been done.
So many
Quite
Thrifties,
impossible
and
for
there's
Navi.
been literally probably the most amount of Thrifties I've ever seen in games between these 2. This one wasn't as bad as the fast
Fights
map.
aren't coming yet for TL.
That's a deep plant. Actually,
Like
that's really
7 in
important
the
for Team
fast map,
Liquid because
something
now they
crazy.
can play in the depths of the site and won't be visible to Angel's cross. Redgar isolating, beautifully
Okay,
done.
Redgar's gotta
Yampy
do it
taking
all.
Down, allowing now Redgar to be into a 1v2. Angel has to be dealt with.
Nice
but
round from
can't do
Angel.
it. Angel from above.
Yeah,
like the
just
Angel
straight
he
on
is
back,
from the
low ball.
skies.
And
There you
yeah,
have
we
it.
are
Navi
just
close up the gap.
going back and
Seventh round now in
forth.
the back.
Nice idea from Navi. Went
double
aggro with
push
the
down
guns
out
over
of
towards
showers.
Showers. Paid off. Got the kills.
Finding an opportunity to get a great punish. Because literally his teammate fell back. And he was
I
like,
mean, yeah,
actually,
look at him
no,
go.
I'm fine. I will
Dog
keep
didn't clear the
fighting."
angle.
Then you have Shao finding 1 kill up in hookah. Just individuals shining for a moment here and there for Navi. Winning out in these rounds for them.
Love the crowd today.
Oh yeah. It is loud in this one.
I'll find you.
Flash goes
Team
out.
Liquid not in the best state of things.
Knife
Not being
close. Where are we at in
players to
terms
keep
of the
your
buy
eyes
now?
on.
So yeah,
So
low
we've
buy.
lost the
Oh
ones
no,
taking
not
the
another one.
biggest
Low buy for Liquid.
chance
2 guns.
stepping
Marshall.
forward.
There.
He'll just dip out of that one. So falls apart a little bit. But I do like the way Navi
Riv,
have
what's
played
up?
to gather
Good to see ya.
over Octagon. One of the things I used to talk about a lot on Bind was on both sites, the defenders want to control one of the 2 big chokes, whether it's on B site, Hookah, Octagon, or on A, Showers or U-Haul.
How's Liquid on Lotus? I hate their comp. They do no Sentinel
That's going to
comp.
have quite a big collapse here. The snake bites are exchanged. CNED moving in with his team. Orbital strike. Where did that land? Towards short. CNED delivering. Nice little first shot. Team Liquid need to bounce back from this, and it's a blast
Dude,
back
he's
to
got-
finish the job
got-
against CNED.
he's had 2 of
Site
them
is
now.
really being fought over. No retake here. Navi want to fight this
Massive
right
duel,
here,
that
right
one.
now.
Okay, this one's
Taking
back
a
doable.
stand.
Only
Spike
Red Guy with a
hasn't
gun
even
at
got
the
space
moment.
to be comfortable to
Yeah,
get that
seen a
spike
lot
down
of pressure. They go
eventually,
take the
forcing
TP,
them to take the
especially
TP
with this
and
one.
cross to the
Are
other
they
side of the
gonna
map.
fast go?
Seeker's gonna
Soulcast
track
needs
them for a while.
Soulcast
They
needs to
know
go
the
all the way
positioning
spawn.
of Soulcast down on the lurk, so there's going to be 2 players
What
on
a weird
Navi
round.
ready for that one, trying to cut that off at the source.
They know of Nats as well.
Planted.
Yeah, they know everyone's over towards B and the one in
They're just
spawn.
not
Zipan
expecting,
tracks that
not
perfectly.
expecting the instant
Now
decision making
retaking,
from
still not the
Zipan.
simplest thing in the world. There's a lot of spots TL can
Oh! Oh! It was really tough for Nats, given he only had a ghost, given it its best, which allows Redgar
Yeah, nicely handled.
to no longer be
Nicely
relevant really
handled.
in this round. Navi actually square things up. The comeback. 8
Yeah,
to
they
8.
gave it a nice
be.
try.
TL. For a second
They
there,
gave it a
looked
nice
like
try in
they
this
might
one.
have a
Damage is
chance,
there.
even with just the-
Armors
even
have
with
to
just
get
the 2
rebought.
rifles coming in,
Full
but the
buy
Seekers
coming in
on
now
just
for
3 players
Liquid.
alive is so strong. I think they also knew Soulcast
Money's
had
starting to
tendency
build up,
play
though.
towards Showers when it
Money's
ends up being
really
these A
starting to
hits. They
build up at the
tracked him
moment.
just about perfectly. Is the blast pack still under him?
It's on. Is it
And
on
then
him the whole
vulnerable
time?
plus
That's
the A,
incredible.
that's what
yeah,
kills him.
okay, that was a
From
snake bite as well.
beyond the
Fair enough.
grave.
That's actually incredible.
Look, there's a lot of noise on that site. He couldn't hear the bomb ticking underneath him.
But even if he
CNED,
did,
Yoru
he didn't
off,
have anywhere
and
to
again,
go, to
kind of
be
good on
honest.
this map
That's
because you
also
can
very true.
get into these positions,
Shoots
tuck
it
in,
and
and
also
then
just blows up, so
get out. So
tough life.
works pretty well.
there's a gap in the
Redgar.
smoke.
Redgar feeling that one. Looked at the money.
I actually would have liked to see CNED maybe
5
jump
HP.
into the
CNED
teleporter
gets out
and
for
then
that.
slam
It's
the
unlucky
TP
he
just
didn't
for
get a kill there.
maximum confusion.
Hill goes in. What kind of
regardless, he's
pressure we
back
got?
in
We
it
got the eco
Not having that health would have
wall
really
going
done
out
damage
again.
to his confidence
And it
in this
does
round.
just
Being able to post
create
up in
constant
aggressive
pressure for
positions
this.
on that operator. Spike still left behind. This attempt from
It was
Team
unlucky
Liquid
from
isn't
Harmy there.
really
It was a
good
nice
pressure
attempt.
here
Saw
to
him jump
push.
peek
It's
nade
more
going
to
in, trying to catch
navigate
him as
Navi
he's
and lure them in
going
specific
round
side of the
here.
map.
Yeah, but
But yeah,
no
CNED
smoke
just
down and just the peak from CT
ready for
murders
that.
Army. When you lose the raise, taking that
Little bit
B side is
individual
so
this
tough.
round.
It's really hard to get out of hookah without any kind of dive or movement ability. I'd like to think they signal back into A, but the call is B for now, and this dog will end up catching out. Wait, no.
Wait.
Yeah, they're trying to fake off.
Oh my goodness. What the hell?
Navi winning out most of their trades.
What is going on?
This Viper split will
It's like
complicate the
a-
endeavor and giving Team Liquid a chance. But look how Navi have pushed forwards. They don't want to allow this for the retake. Going even further. In the midst of it. Sneaky, together, holding hands.
15 seconds. They're going to have to
15
plant.
seconds to plant.
No
With
mollies
Angel's
left.
existence still, they can't use utility spike to be planted. Flash
Caught him
for
with-
CNED's
caught him with
position
the
is
flash
right.
out.
Wonderfully done. And now it's down to Suigetsu to do it alone.
Damn,
They
shots
know
were
where he
not
is,
there for
and he's
Suigetsu.
bounced.
Nicely done from Soulcast,
But
cleaning that one up. Good
Team
timing over
Liquid
towards
grab the
elbow.
victory, edge up ahead,
Damn,
and
how
get
did
on
they
that
win this?
ninth round.
4v5 once Harmy went down
That
as
was
well.
wild.
Really,
Here's
really
the
nice
dog
for him. Got
going
some
out,
money
says,
so we can
"I
drop.
catch him." Goes down. He ends up falling, but the rest of the team immediately in behind.
Yeah, it's a good ult
A
from
great pivot, working into the weaker side of
from
the map
Nats.
late in the round, even after they've lost their dive. And this is something they've been tasked
Soulcast
with
doesn't
all
have
day
the most
long.
kills, but
So
he's
Harvey
having a
Falls,
lot
who's
of
gonna be the guy
impact
to
at the
step up,
moment.
and it's been Yuppie so many
Crazy
times in a
amounts of
row.
impact in terms of the rounds that he is winning. Like the rounds that he's fragging out, they're always like
CNED getting a little
2-on-2s or
ambitious, trying to
3Ks
stop
to
the
win
plant
the
on his own. It
rounds.
turns it into 2-1s, and TL are going to make that simple work for themselves.
Feels like
In
Navi
terms
wants
of
to
the
keep Team
money,
Liquid on their toes.
yeah, this is
Sometimes I feel like they need to just
this is a
slow it
very
down
important
bit,
round, chat.
compose
Really
themselves,
important. Everyone's
and
money's
get those
wrecked.
timings right. That's where Team Liquid end up on top, winning some of these trades and keeping that numbers advantage.
For now, they hear this jump peak. They could try to swing out wide here and get the spam. Ooh, I think if Yuppie was maybe a little bit more to the left, maybe a better chance there. But the idea is there with the double swing.
Team Liquid often defaulting the past few rounds. I feel like Guiding Light was headed towards Hookah.
Yeah. Now they're going to be dogging it. The dog also, I don't
Ooh, I
believe, saw
mean,
Soulcast outside of A.
It may have just
Yeah,
the
he
last
saw
second
him.
there, which is why the paranoia is expended.
Oh,
The
sorry, I
fragment
meant
stops it.
outside the showers. This
Okay,
is going to turn
insta
into an
hit over
A-hit because they
towards
dodged
A.
away from that utility.
They know
Now
that
they're
no one
trying to
showers
pinch
for a
the
little bit
showers
because of the
player
dog.
that they know
We've
is
seen
there.
her in a
This
big
is
draw on
Deep into
Heaven.
the back of the site.
CNED
CNED
wins it out.
reads the position, and the site is still defended by Navi. Yampi moving forwards together with Nats. Flash, blind as a bat, but Zipan is able to find a kill.
Suigetsu did great to get her in time.
The sub trying to salvage it. But it's just too much pressure.
Yeah, nice trades from Navi, and they won the most important duels. The one-on-one over towards Showers and the one-on-one in Heaven. Kind of all Liquid had to win one of them out. They lost them both.
Pull a rotation. Maybe they can have 3 players. If a Yoru TP's over there, maybe it's a 4 leaning towards B if you make enough noise. And then the 2 players
Like we
can
said, that was the
scale up
important
quickly
rounds.
onto A, but
Are Liquid gonna force into
an
this
early
one?
fight taken out here. I mean, it's just a wide swing from Zipan. You got to respect that. Soulcast
Man, how did CNED win that one?
wasn't out in time. Also a good track from CNED, like you said, onto the Omen ult into Heaven, so everything gets shut down. On paper, that looks fantastic from Team Liquid, but in execution, Navi
They squeeze out a bite, and like I'm talking real squeeze.
Team Liquid are also economically reset here. Showstopper from Harmy. Desperate measure. A desperate attempt.
my
Does
God.
pay off. Shower drops, but I feel like that was destined for Angel. But Angel's got a sneaky position to take her forward. Trigger disciplined by Angel. Doubles up.
Holy
Not quite
hell.
the triple, but the damage has been done. Rotations have come through from Navi.
Oh my god, instant ult. They're all here. They might flood real fast.
He's 1, 2, 3. Can get up into Hookah. Has flashes to work his team into the side as well.
So much
Damn, that was
there from
nicely
Navi.
played.
First
Wow,
kill
that
collected
was
by
really
CNED.
cool.
Can they stabilize? Spike in the middle of the site,
kills.
and it's Red Guy Nats to bring it all back in their favor. Zipan resets. Team Liquid both looking in this direction. Baiting the spike again. moving, inching forwards, both still holding, and both shall stand! Double digits for Team Liquid!
Nicely played. And 1-9 on top of this. So the crazy force buy, worked, and they have forced them down to a low buy where they can only get 2 guns and then some sheriffs.
So many more options alive. So they lock it down even after things got hairy. Harmy only had the 1 satchel left, so the pathing to side a bit awkward because he went very high up into the air. Wasn't able to get all the way into backside. But at the end of it all, the double hold good enough with a 2-on-1. That's all they needed with the entry was Harmy to trade at least 1. And they take it.
This is turning out to be quite the banger.
Yeah, this map's good. It's really hard to call at the moment. Even the fast map was hard to call.
Teams that we counted out of the fight for the top 3 very early in this season, given their first loss, right? I think everybody was thinking, right, okay, they got bested early on.
The coaches swapped the
improved quite a bit, gradually getting better, refining some of their weak comings, and now potentially fighting for that second spot. And it shows, given that you can replace aspects of it and still be super strong.
That's the thing, right? You always knew that TL had the talent, and then, I mean, even just with like some of the pivots they made after timeouts, I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely see the vision in what they're trying to do. But
Navi, low buy, been winning these ones normally. We'll keep an eye on this again. 2 guns into it. Got Viper if they want it.
Nuts, dude.
Brimble.
He's crazy.
Harmy has a judge. And
just a ridiculous performance. And the rest of Team Liquid has just been stepping up here to
not like that.
A shot, and now leading up against Navi.
It's okay. At least they're not following it. At least they're not following it. The timing from Angel is pretty much perfect. You could argue that he could have got the timing better by like a second there. So pushes down. They have really good timing on this flank. Sugetsu's double molly.
That's important. Navi, this is a weaker
yeah, keep an eye on Angel at the moment, still coming in with the flank. Band's hitting mate. Zipan with the hero gun. There was 2 of them, and they've absolutely owned it.
1 by 1, they shall fall. And Harmy, with a judge, is stuck in lamps. They know where he is, and Sugetsu, all he has to do is keep his distance. I mean, why even go in there?
For God's sake, why are they giving him a gun? The disrespect is real. Okay, and in terms of that one, we get a complete flip reverse. Now Liquid have really bad money. 1-9. 1-9 for them. Man, the low buys. The low buys are non-stop. Heroes everywhere. Hero guns, hero buys, hero plays.
Spot where you can swing out from back triple. Zipan identifies it.
Don't disrespect the judge, that's very true. Don't disrespect the judge.
Now Team Liquid have absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it's a complete topsy-turvy when it comes to this economy because Navi...
Okay, looking like a faster hit over towards B. Molly's going to go land here and then they're going to swing. There's 3 people here though.
I mean, with the way that Navi too have just been farming orbs.
Okay, so Molly's going to land. They're going to try and force their way through the smoke. No, not with getting shot.
Looking to grab one on Zipan here, but with some early fight, they don't want a chance getting spammed through the smoke. Oh boy.
Does it create enough space? I don't think so. The follow-up doesn't come in soon enough. Zipan is unchallenged.
So, but in terms of what, like, Navi did everything nice, yeah. There was something that, like, this looked a little bit dumb to us, but, like, basically the calls were to go. They got shut down over towards long, and then the call was to still go, so Harmy has to do his role in terms of making space, entry over towards it. In terms of the util though, the util was great, right? The smoke to block them off here. They made sure that they shot the Prowler really early so it didn't check anything over towards long, and they just had 3 people here. So the util was really good. Did look a little bit weird from Liquid there, but I'm telling you, it was just the call was just to go send it. Yeah, so nothing wrong with what Harmy did there. They just kind of just went for it. They maybe needed to force over towards long more, so they didn't have these angles. Felt like there was a bit of disattach between the long and the hookah guys.
I have to say, sort of watching the pathing of Harmy a couple of times getting into the site, I don't think the movement has been perfect on him. He's going very...
I feel like because long didn't make enough pressure, then that meant that the Sky just had good angle to deal with this, right?
You can get the angle to be a little bit more horizontal, so you're going like parallel with the ground. You can actually get down onto the ground backside earlier, play off your teammate's utility, and have less time just get shot straight out of the air, because that was just duck hunting out of Zipan in the corner, tracking the Raze's flight.
Team Liquid have got to win this map. They're already a map down. This is their map pick. They want a chance in this series if they want to be able to solidify that second spot.
Chat, some of your takes today are horrendous. Holy hell. Some of your takes today are horrendous. I'm looking over, I see a few of them. A few of them are questionable.
So, yeah, we'll have to see. I think, obviously, defense went relatively well for them.
I'm not going to read them out. I'm not going to give them more attention than they deserve, honestly, but I respect it. I'm getting types. Okay, let's go into this one.
Now they've gotten flanked on a couple of times. That's something
it's not the majority of you, don't worry. It's just a few ones sprinkled in there.
Viper wall this time around 14 Liquid. Much more like an ignore showers, ignore triple, get the spike down, but hard to plant when there's so much spam that can go through that thing. Also options for Raze to satchel.
He really did not want to let him know that the off was there. He really did not want to let him know.
This time around, Navi are not playing too quick out. Instead, it'll actually be CNED with the operator posting down over towards showers. And with how Soulcast is sort of late played into showers, that could be punished, although he's been very diligent with the Prowler.
Okay, now they know.
That's not going to happen, and they hear the
Dog goes close. Did it spot Angel? Yes, it did. The trades were at least there. All goes in. Oh my goodness. Oh god, this might be pretty good. Might be pretty good. Let's see what Shao can do. There's a smoke. Oh yeah, okay, he's already smoked and mollied this.
Spray down to the first, that's a spike, they know exactly what's going on, the rotations are now there. Shao's done exactly what he needed to do, but everybody's blind, and they don't know where to shoot, but it's still going to be Navi on top. No, scratch that!
Oh my god, what a crazy round.
So difficult to get out of this one, he's only got an operator, 43 points of health.
Oh my goodness, 1v1. Oh, is going to get dodged.
Spike in no man's land.
He's going to think he's elbow. Yeah.
Sugetsu
looks around, but he gets back
in position. It's unlucky that the ult didn't hit him. What a crazy round. Shao did great, to be honest with you. He at least bought enough time. All the util that we wanted to see was there in terms of smoke, molly. 2 chances again for Navi. Same that they had on Fracture.
With the calms of the team coming in, even just having the smoke to stall out for a few extra seconds, you saw.
Sugetsu had a massive run there because he got the first kill there, and I think it was Angel that was close that was going to go down. He got spotted with the dog.
You just sacrifice your life, and who do you not want sacrificing your life? Yampi. If he's falling at the start, oh, that is absolutely tough for them. And now getting really aggressive down long. Look at this.
Yeah, it's their fast B again. Devastating. So they went for their fast B. It was the same play with the molly here. Everyone was in the same positions.
And goodness me, there's 1 round required to do so.
Yeah, crazy guy, Shao. Crazy guy. The last they saw them was really far back though. So he felt like his timing was good for this. He thought the closest they could be was kind of down here. Might have been gifted a free one.
Could be something for them.
The thing on
just got gifted away back in.
Defense is that you've got to spread them out across the map. Isolation for the attackers is much more feasible.
With the repush down long, I love this out of Angel. He's been taking some gamble plays, but that is one I can absolutely get behind.
Yeah, and he has knife as well, but he doesn't want
he can also instantly
to use it.
On the teleport with only 3 players alive. Very unlikely. They spread
with the early info that he gets, his team can feel confident to 2-person stack this, so I like how Angel's played this. Oh no, they're going to walk into this.
Because he won't be able to find the information quick enough. Viper's Pit enabled instantly.
Oh, it's just a true flank from Angel. He is booking it.
Uh-oh.
But he has to be quick, so he gets us in the fight. He's going to have the all-crucial position. Yampi doesn't know he's there. Sprayed up through, but he can't deliver. Surely kill in his face. And all of a sudden, Team Liquid have got the upper hand.
What?
Was that CNED's flash?
Was this CNED's flash?
Matter that Angel comes in on the backstab because of Viper's Pit is concealing him, guarding light, read perfectly. Nats can't find the shot. Angel still alive.
Oh man. Oh, this is crazy. Whoa. Oh my god. He didn't hit the shot at the end as well. Mate, how did Liquid get gifted this? The jump over towards here, the team flash when he had the flank on one of them. No way. Yeah, it is CNED's flash, it's blue. He turns away and catches him, that's insane. And then misses the shot. Oh no. Damn, the elbow. He brought out the elbow for the table. He's styling on it. Mate, I've never seen an elbow on the table.
In a tantrum. Team Liquid. Really breaking them
Dude, they
morale here.
fast go. Is he going to stick this? Oh my god, he
Maybe
suck it.
aggressive to the
Oh
back
my
of
god,
the
he got the
Falcons
kill.
out on top shot.
Oh
They
god,
don't
it's
have
in.
the brim.
There's still 2
No
people here
more.
though.
Not quite sure, but he may have had his ultimate. Zip on.
Oh,
Bring it right
didn't
back
expect
up.
to.
Team Liquid
It's still
fumble.
doable. Can they get this last
Trying to bring
kill?
it back, but it's so
Oh, it's a nice
damn
flash.
confusing. The fight's happening everywhere.
Yeah, just wants to buy time for his team to
Spike
come
is out
in.
the middle of nowhere, but only 2 players left. They have to act quickly. There's now the entire team of Navi.
Grand Paranoia, but Solcast is still there.
It's a nice reposition from Redgar.
Shutting him down, and Solcast. He's got to do it against 2. They know where he is. Shoots the clone flashed. They know where he is. Cannot use
that flash
abilities.
was good.
Flashed over and over
Yeah,
again.
they want a double
The man
swing.
is blinded.
Okay,
Oh,
nicely
the
handled from
double
Navi. Damn. Honestly, what a fun game to watch. This was good.
13-11.
I feel like Liquid did pretty good, to be honest, with the stand-in. Considering the situation, I think, yeah, I'm honestly, I think they did better.